Steelers Nation? This is Steelers Guru here. And reports out of Pittsburgh is that Todd Haley will not be back as the offensive coordinator. And what do I say to that? I'm glad. I was sick of Todd Haley and this Neanderthalic offense. I mean, it was like a CD on repeat, same plays over and over and over again. I was just tired of it. His offense was not versatile. I mean, I could have told you what formation they was going to come out in on 4th and short against Jacksonville. Tight bunch. One receiver on one side, which is usually A, B. 2 wide receivers and a tight end on the other side, bunched up. 2 in the front, 1 in the back, and 1 running back. I've seen that formation so many times this year on 3rd and 4th and short. So if I know that formation's coming, what do you think Jacksonville knows is coming? They're actually the team that's doing the film work. Just crazy how repetitive, and Neanderthalic his offense was. I've never been a fan of Todd Haley. You can't beat an NFL pro defense with an offense that's not versatile or runs the same formations and the same plays over and over again. Eventually they'll catch on. You have to have an expanded playbook, a playbook that's like this big. You have a quarterback that's been in the league 15 years who should have the mental acumen by now to absorb all the knowledge of a huge playbook and put it to use. I mean, every formation should be at your disposal in your playbook. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, 1 running back. 2 tight ends on one side. 12 personnel. 11 personnel. Empty formation. Pistol. Different personnel out of pistol. 3 wides. 3 tight ends. 1 fullback, 1 running back. 4 wide receivers. Different motions. A great offensive coordinator, take for instance, is Josh McDaniels up in New England. If you ever watch a Patriot game, watch how many formations and plays out of the formations that they run. Because what that does, it keeps the defense off balance. They don't know what's coming. You know, there's not enough film study for an offense that just does so many things. You know, you would have to study film for 24 hours a day to remember it and pick up on it. You know, take for instance, like I say Josh McDaniel, for instance, in the Super Bowl last year against Atlanta, that play that won them the game, the toss pitch to James White, that was the first time they ran that play the whole game. So of course Atlanta would be caught off guard. We run the same plays. The little draw to Le'Veon, the counter out of 3 tights. Not only that, but he'll repeat the formation the next play. You don't know how many times I've seen him come out in 3 tights, then come right back the next play in 3 tights. Dude, this is the pros. How do you expect to be successful as an offense if you're constantly running the same plays over and over? Obviously, the defense is going to know what to look for the next time they see that formation. So I'm glad he's out. And then reports were that he didn't get along with Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, who does Todd Haley thinks he is? I mean, both of them have a hand in the relationship, really, but Todd Haley, you know, he should have extended an olive branch and squashed it for the success of the team. Your playbook and the success of your playbook depends on the communication that you have with the most important player on offense, which is the quarterback. You guys' communication, they have to be here. Really every single coach and player on the team has to be here, because guess what? If they play a team that their communication level is up here and they're here to see eye to eye, they're automatically at a disadvantage. Period. So they needed to bring in someone new if their relationship was crashed to the point where it wasn't fixable. You know, and then the empty formation when they have first and goal. You know, remember the game against the Chiefs this year? They come out empty formation on like second and goal from the 2. Why are you coming out in empty formation from the 2-yard line? You might as well just scream from the sideline, "We're passing the ball." And that goes back to that being predictable thing. Obviously, if you're in empty formation, you're being predictable because that's letting the defense know you're passing the ball. You have an all-pro running back. There should always be the threat of the run if it's 3rd and 7 or under. You have an all-pro running back that obviously the defense has to account for. You know, and then take, for instance, the 2 4th and inches calls last Sunday against Jacksonville. I mean, like with anything in life, if you're going to the store or if you're going to the mall or a game, what do you do when you go there? You take the shortest possible distance there. You have an all-pro center, an all-pro guard, and a very solid guard in Ramon Foster, and arguably the best offensive line in football, and it's literally 4th and inches, and you run a toss? Seriously? To a running back that's not even a speed running back? I can see if you had a speed running back. Or if you were playing a defense that's not as fast as Jacksonville, but you run a toss? Todd Haley, what are you doing? You're not outsmarting anybody but yourself. So, it'll be interesting to find out who they bring in as the next offensive coordinator. Maybe they promote from within. Mike Munchak, Randy Fichtner. But whoever they bring in, I just want them to have a very versatile offense with a lot of formations, a lot of plays out of those formations, jet sweeps, whatever. I just want them to keep the defense off balance. You know, something that Todd Haley never did too was you have to think ahead as an offensive coordinator. Set plays up. You may run a play out of this formation in the first quarter, and that sets up another play that you're going to run in the 3rd or the 4th quarter. I didn't see that out of him as well. Like I said, it was a Neanderthalic offense. This is 2018, baby. You got to come with it as far as your creativity. So, Todd Haley, you can take that somewhere else. But this is Steelers Guru. And don't forget to check out my 2017 Steelers player evaluation, where I'll be going through player by player, each individual player. I'll be telling you all what type of year they had and what you can expect from them in the future, if they'll be here, if they have a future with the Steelers or not. So just look forward to checking that out. It'll be posted soon. But this is Steelers Guru commenting on Todd Haley not coming back. Later, Steeler fans.